So I've come to realize that so many people are just contending for some kind of status and looking for the acceptance and attention and validation in the social realm. And I don't want to do this anymore. I'm sick of it. For me, I don't want to continue contending um, just to try to gain some sort of acceptance or interaction, with others. And the whole way of socialization has become a war zone because most of it is on these virtual platforms. And I don't want to spend my life trying to be noticed or be accepted through some kind of virtual platform, like trying to keep up, sharing every aspect of my life, or getting the likes and the friend requests and the follows, and it's all just mind numbing, to say the least. And I've realized that I don't want to continue going this way of trying to fight and wrestle and go the extra mile just to have someone show me some kind of love, or not even love but likes. It's like, oh, I like what you're saying here, or I like what you're doing, or I like what you're posting. It's like I shouldn't have to make that a big part of my life. We have to remember that our validation and acceptance is found in God, and in the way that things have evolved with these social media networks. That's a big part of this. We think that we have to post every day, or show something that's extraordinary, or you know go above and beyond, just so someone would click a button and tell us that they like it or love it, or they find it funny. It's like, really? You have to find your approval and validation and confidence in others that click a button on a virtual platform? It's not making sense to me. I spent so much time just thinking that this was so important, and that I had to this is the way to interact with the people in my life, and everyone's got it. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's on this website. It's like, man, you don't have to do what everyone is doing. You don't have to be like everyone else. That's what I'm coming to realize. That, you know, there's a reason that we go on these kind of networks. It's to try to feel good about ourselves, and socialize and interact with others. But when it gets into a twisted way and it's become marred, it's become tainted, it's no longer helpful or useful. It's become damaging, and that's I believe what we have come to. Um, I believe that trying to keep up with an online identity is fracturing um, the the security, really, the confidence and security of the individual as a person. It's fracturing who they are as a person. Because if you don't get any likes on this, or no one commented on that, or no one's showing you love over here, and this didn't really take off, or this didn't really get noticed, So I must be a loser. I must not have any friends. No one must like me. That's what it turns into. It becomes very toxic. And I really believe that so many have traded their dignity for some kind of following. They, they've they've exploited themselves just to go viral. For what? We should be looking at these likes, these hearts, these comments as illusionary because it's not real. What kind of value does a like button have? It's not even real. It's ones and zeros on a computer or phone screen. It's just it might as well be illusionary because it doesn't really hold any sort of value. It's just a button on a screen. It's not making you any money. It's not giving you any sort of tangible love, or it's not like somebody hugging you or somebody coming to your face and saying, "Hey, I like what you're doing. Keep it up." It's not like that at all. It's just a button on a screen. Ones and zeros floating in cyberspace. I mean, we gotta wake up here. I'm speaking to myself because I get caught in this. There's a reason we use these social media things because we want to feel good about ourselves, and we want others to see what we're doing, and maybe it's just a lot of ego. It's a lot of ego stuff. It's like, oh, look what I'm doing, and look at what I accomplished, and look at what I'm achieving, and this is what I did, and I graduated here, and then, oh, congratulations! So many, I got 100 likes. This person noticed me. Like they shared my post. It's just like, who cares? Who cares? I mean, why is your status being found in how many followers or likes that you get on a social media network? This doesn't make sense to me. You're much more valuable. We're much more valuable, and a lot of it is in the internal part. It's really about where your heart's at. I want to see your heart. I don't care about what you're posting on Facebook. I want to see what your daily life is like. I don't care what you're writing on Twitter. I want to see how you show up for your friends and family. I don't care about that clever picture you post on Instagram. This is what it comes down to. Who are you really being in real life? Forget the facade. Forget the fake personality, the avatar that's online, the fantasy life, the fantasy you that's been created online. Forget about that. Who are you in real life? Who am I in real life? Are we just showing some kind of like false angle? Like we're being deceptive in the way that we reveal things to others. It's like I'm only gonna I'm only gonna show them from this angle what my life looks like. I have to get the lighting perfect. I only want them to see the good part of my face. Uh, uh, what, oh, okay. Show them the baby pictures, but don't show them how we're yelling at the kids when they're acting up. We don't want to post a video of that. We just show them the baby pic. Don't show them what's behind the scenes, right? So we're giving a limited perspective. We're showing people on these websites who we are from a limited perspective. Most of it is just the good parts, and we're leaving all the behind the scenes stuff out. And I have to be honest, a lot of the times this is just not genuine. We're not being genuine. We're not revealing our true and honest self on these social networks. It's sad to me. It's sad to me that this is what socialization has become in this modern day, where you think that you have to get validated on a social media network, where we think that the greatest amount of interaction that we're going to have is through a computer or phone. Like, man, let's break out of this matrix. Let's really start getting together face to face with one another. Let's start hanging out in flesh and blood. I don't want to just see your life from a computer screen. I don't want to see your life through scrolling. I want to see you face to face. Let's break bread. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's share. Let's share in each other's struggles, because a post on a network isn't going to do it. A text message isn't going to do it. Not even a phone call is good enough. We need to get together. We need to break out of these cell phones and get together. Okay? I'm speaking to myself just as much as I'm ranting to others. Just some thoughts that I've had. I'm sick of contending. I'm sick of playing this role of contending in a social media network war zone. I shouldn't have to post something every day just to keep up with everybody. I shouldn't have to post something fancy to get approved. I shouldn't have to comment and like just to get accepted. So I'm done contending for some sort of acceptance and approval online. And I'm going to just realize that no matter how often I post, no matter when I post, no matter what I post, I'm still loved by Jesus Christ. I'm still loved by God the Father. I'm still loved by the creator of the universe. And I have priceless value, whether social media tells me that or not. All right, God bless you guys. That's the end of this rant.